It's Pride Month, so let's talk about Fanny and Stella. It's been 150 years since the Queen versus Bolton and Park, a trial that stunned Victorian England and still says a lot about gender, performance and power today. Fanny and Stella, whose real names were Thomas Ernest Bolton and Frederick William Park, were arrested in full evening drag outside London's Strand Theatre in 1870. They were charged with buggery, outraging public decency and basically being too fabulous for Victorian tastes. But here's the twist. After a 6-day trial, they were actually found not guilty. Fanny fainted, cheers erupted in the courtroom. The case was a spectacle, but what makes it matter now, especially during Pride Month, I think, is that it reveals an awful lot about how gender and sexuality were policed and performed and perceived in the Victorian age. Their clothes, their names, how they moved through the world, those were the evidence that were used in their trials. And while Fanny and Stella walked free, their trial likely helped pave the way for the Labouchere Amendment 1885, which later convicted Oscar Wilde and, of course, Alan Turing. So yeah, the story's camp, but it's also complex, and the records that are held at the National Archives are full of crossed out pronouns and contradictions. You'll have reporters who didn't know whether to use he or she when talking about Stella and Fanny. And that's what makes this history so powerful. Fanny and Stella left a proper paper trail which pushes us to think about what we think we know about Victorian gender, identity and resistance.